What is up? Welcome back and welcome in. It's punishment time. We're just hanging out with James Bond, and we got a license to kill, so that means we had to pull out the big guns. Oh yeah, wait, like that, yeah. Pull out the big guns. Pop, 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 pop. Yeah, guys, Frank Castle was kind enough to give me a little tour, give me the ins and outs. You're gonna want to grab a little notepad, a little pen, I'll take some notes, guys, because we're pulling out the big guns today. We're ready, guys. It's punishment time. So back in the day, our buddy Frank, when we go out on, vigilante missions, and stuff, with like Batman and, Night Thrasher, and a couple other guys. I can't really go into all the details, but he's like, come here afterwards with the big guns. I'm going to show you where they are. I'm going to show you how they work, and we're going to show you what's up. So that's what we're doing today, guys. We're at the Punisher Armory. This is a number 3. 32 pages with no ads. No ads. No ads. So you know what that means? Dang. We like ads. I mean, no, we don't. Because we got a Punisher Armory ad right there, guys. Look at that. Look at that. All right, first of all, guys, you're going to want to get these cans. He's got these cans right here, right? And that's for when you don't tell a joke. When you tell someone a joke and, like, they don't really get it and they don't really laugh too hard, you just pop that little pin right there and, like, roll it under the table. They'll get that laughing gas right there. That's what that is, guys. It'll make them laugh at all your jokes all the time. You can get that at Woolworths for $7.99, actually. $7.99 laughing gas Woolworths. Works every time. When they won't laugh at your jokes, you can get them to laugh like that. That's right. All right, guys, we're on to the next one. And that's that right there. That's a big old Arkansas blade, Arkansas necktie right there. See that? That's what they call that. That's a big old blade right there. He's got a couple of them. He's got some ropes too. Don't look like big ropes, because you don't need big ropes when you got a big pistol like that. Look at that, guys. Look at that barrel on there. See that right there? That is when you want to shoot something that's really far away. That's why you get the big barrel like that. See? If it's close up, you just need a little barrel. That's how it works, guys. Because we take them down, Punisher style. Yeah. Comic dude. All right, guys, we're going to go on to the next one right here. And see this right here? There's a Game Boy. You're always going to want to put a Game Boy in your back pocket. Whenever you're out staking them out, you're just staking out the bad guys, trying to see when they're gonna leave and when they're going to be home, all this stuff. It gets kind of boring, just staring at a door sometimes, so you got to bring a Game Boy with. That's right. And on that Game Boy, you can get the internet, and you can go on YouTube, and then you can search up Comic Dude, and we can hang out while we're like waiting for him to get home with the big gun. But anyway, you need a Game Boy, and that right there, that's just a big tube to fit. He fills that up with donuts right there. That's a big donut tube right there. And then we get this right here. That there is a microscopic telescope, because sometimes it's nice to know what kind of fibers match up with other fibers. But anyway, that's why you got to put them fibers on your pistol right there. See how he's got this strapped up right here, guys? This thing is ready. He's got this booby trapped right here. Somebody pulls on, cuts, they walk by that, flick that little thing. This snaps on there, snaps off there, and then pow, 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 bam! That's 67 pounds, guys. That's a lot. All right, it's getting serious now. We're going to have to... Oh, this is when you really want to be sneaky here. You need one of these phones. Like, if your phone isn't at least the size of a loaf of bread, you're going to get a new phone. Because those phones, they can call different, longer places, people that are farther away. Just like the long gun barrel will make your bullet go farther, a big, long phone, just like the Punishers, can make you call people on the other side of the world. It's pretty cool, guys. But anyway... We got this here too, and that really that's for his remote control car. Because if his remote control car goes out too far, then it loses a signal. But with that, it makes the signal go farther. So that's what that is, guys. Because you got to have your Game Boys, your remote control cars, and your tubes, donuts, and your little gun right there. That's when you're real close to him, because that's just a little one. You see that? Just like these ones here. And that just shows you, there's like a bunch of pieces to it. So he's got extra. See, that's why you don't want to really mess with the Punisher, because as you can see, he's got a lot. He's got a lot. And this one right here, this one's my favorite, right here. Look at, that's like a Tech 9 with the freaking holes in there. And this guy, he takes that thing really, I mean, you spray more bullets than freaking Godzilla sprayed the freaking big King Kong with his mouth stuff. Whoa! But anyway, guys, this here, that's a can of freaking sardines right there. You know, you're gonna get hungry, so you gotta get some sardines. And then that right there, that's one of those cat pointer things with the little like little infrared thing. You know, you point the cat around everywhere. Oh, and that right there is when you want to repackage your comic books and you want to put a price tag on it. You just slap it on there and then you go. And that's a price tag, comic book price tagger. And that right there is just for coffee. That's a coffee container. So anyway, that's some pretty essential Punisher stuff. Just like that right there. When you're going to want to go up to your bad guys and get chloroform, like from behind, you put it in that mask right there. That's what that is. That's a chloroform mask right there. He uses that to take out the mafias, like when he doesn't want to be seen, silent style. That's why he uses a little pistol like that. That thing there can fit in your back pocket behind your ear. You could really fit that pistol anywhere, guys. Look at that one. That is just a beautiful pistol. Just like that dark blue run right there and that Colt MK right there. Man, those are great. Look at that, guys. That grip on there. This got some good grip, but as you can see, it's not no Punisher grip. But look at this, guys. We got some more little snub-nosed pistols with some bullets. These are when you want to, like, knock over, like, if you see some guys holding up, like, an ATM machine or something late at night, just want to pop a couple bullets late in their direction, just be like, hey, don't be doing that. Don't be doing that. You just grab one of them out of your, left pocket and you just go pop, pop, But then right here, when you really want to stop them, you're going to pull this puppy out. You're going to get that from Russia. They got those straight in Russia. And those things shoot, like, 450 bullets in, oh man, Frank was telling me about that one, man, and that was crazy. That was a beautiful gun right there. Just like that, when you're going to want to go trout fishing, you're going to want to get a nice long kayak like that. Because, when you're getting all this stuff with your donuts and your Game Boys and stuff, trout fishing becomes pretty important. It's one of the top priorities becomes in your life, is fishing them trout. So you're going to want to get a blue boat just like that. And a blue gun just like that, guys. Because that thing right there, that gun, that's a tackle box special. That thing right there, that thing will catch fish and keep people away from your favorite fishing hole all at the same time. But anyway, guys, we got this big, huge telescope, spider scope right here. That's some technology stuff that he's talking. That's some. We don't even want to get into that. That's some weird stuff he's going on and on about. He's trying to talk to aliens because he thinks they're trying to attack us. And anyway, so that's why he's got these guns. He's went back in time, with the DeLorean. Anyway, he's got this gun here from 1936. This is the 36 model right here, the PPS Schnauznoser. And that thing's straight wood, man. That thing's friggin' awesome. That thing will shoot a hole through a freaking rhino. But anyway, guys, if you want to spray some freaking WD-40 in their face and hook them up to the zap machine, there's just some good old torture methods down there. And none of that works. You just smack them in the head with a big old elephant, or you put their head in a freaking aquarium full of piranhas. That's crazy. But then, guys, you get out of the bathtub, you want to make sure you clean up the area. This is all for when, you got them bodies to clean up and stuff, I don't know what, but that's why it's all in the bathroom here. And this is all some other just bathroom supplies there, that's like toilet paper, and there's some extra toilet paper, and, some like, they even got that Australian, like, 17-ply toilet paper right there. But then this gun here, look at that, guys, it shoots 4 bullets at one time. So if there's 4 birds flying around, all you gotta do is point that gun up like that, poof, and you're gonna get all 4. Because them bullets go out and they go, they get what you're aiming for. You don't even have to aim. You just, 4 bullets, go after it. It's crazy. Even comes with its own leather little thing that you hook to your back. That's a belt buckle. They get right in the front. Yeah. But anyway, guys, we're moving on here because that's for Skittles. That's a Skittle container. And those are your shades because, it gets bright. Oh, we got another one of these, dude. This one looks like here. This one is, that one's a Chinese one right there. That one shoots just about as many as the other one. Really great model, too. That one will take out mostly anybody away from those ATMs late at night when you don't want them to be around there. Just when you got everything think you got everything figured out, you don't, because look what else we got, guys. Look at this. Look at that bullet right there. That bullet is the size of my freaking nose. That bullet is gonna freaking rip through a freaking elephant's toe. Never shoot an elephant, though. That's not smart. We don't want to do that, guys. But anyway, then you want to, have a place to just chill out. You got to have your pig polka dot, things to get ready to watch TV. He's going to watch probably some, David Letterman or something, you need some Advil, too, because, we're not getting any younger here, guys. But with that gun, they never get any younger. Look at that thing, man. That clip right there holds about 17 bullets. That clip only holds 12, and that clip only holds 6. But look at that clip right there, guys. These are just some great guns. These are great concealable weapons that the Punisher has in his armory. You know what else he has in his armory? A giant chicken sandwich wrapped in mayo and bacon and lettuce. And man, was it delicious. I even snapped a pic of it. Check it out. Right there. Right by this gun, too, guys. This is one of those table guns. You can put that on any table right there. It's just a table gun, It won't fire unless it's hooked up to a table. It's one of them ones under the table, when you got the, you know what I'm saying. But anyway, look at this bullet right here. This thing here, that thing shoots literally freaking nuclear missiles, guys. Right there. That's a nuclear missile gun right there, the Punisher. That's some good stuff, guys. Just like that turkey sandwich. Check this out, guys. This is when you want to blend in. And these guns here are good for out in the forest. When you want to blend in and when you're playing a game of laser tag, them guys will never get you. And that gun right there, that's when you go with Star Trek to Planet Melmac and Elf the Alien. And when you do that, guys, it's probably going to be late at night, so you're going to have to go scuba diving too, because, when you can't see underwater, so you got to get some lights out. You need a alien gun like that. But, end it off, everybody's got one of these in their pocket, so, you got to have that, too, with some pictures of, your grandma and your mom and everything. And Punisher, look at that gun right there, guys. Just look at that. That's what we are talking about. These guns weigh approximately 300-400 pounds. Look at the back of this gun, guys. Look at the back. Look at the back of these. Look at this. That is just great. See that? The nuclear launcher. These guns weigh about 300-400 pounds, though. Punisher, man, he's brutal. He's a beast. He's got the big guns. Pop, 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 pop. Anyway, guys, now you're going to know what you need to get to stay safe like the Punisher. Keep them vigilantes in check. That's right. So, keep it classy. Keep digging. Hug your mom. And peace.